Hello, how you doing? My name is James Green on behalf of JZG Solutions, and today I want to show you how to use Office 365 for small business. And hopefully looking at this will help you find a solution for your problem. Basically, Office 365 is a suite a productivity suite that is used for document control, email, and other sorts of things. So let's get right into it. I'll show you my company here, and this is the admin page. If you're not an admin, of course you will not see this page. More likely you would probably be directed to Outlook, where you can see this, possibly calendar, and people is the contact versions, where you can store contacts wherever you need. News feed, on the other hand, is more like a wall posting for the company. If there's something you want to get to everyone, or if you want to go to certain different SharePoint sites throughout the company, you can use that to do that also. But what we want to talk about is OneDrive. OneDrive is where we create documents, keep documents, and store them, and also share documents for collaboration. Let's do one of those right now. I'll create an Excel book. Let's just call it Test OneDrive. We'll click OK there. Now, notice that the document is created inside of Chrome. I have an option to open it in Excel. If you see where I have my mouse here, I can also open it. Being that I'm on a Mac operating system, it's going to squawk at me, but that's no problem. I can always download it and upload it back to the system, or I could just edit it here in the web app. Now, the OneDrive for business is going to be available for the Mac OS X device, Mac computer, coming later this year is what Microsoft says. So keep that in mind, where if you did have a drive, you can have a sync folder on your desktop that you can pull files and have it stored locally on your machine. Okay, we'll get back to the web app. Of course, you see here I got all my normal functions, but it's going to be limited to what you can do. Of course, you don't have all the different tabs that you see in the regular Excel, productivity, Office desktop version. So what happens when I change something? So what we're going to do is just type some text here. And yes, we can. Seems a lot, but I thought I'd plug in a little advertisement there. And then let's close this guy. Of course, it shows that it was modified by me. And let's look at this and see what all we can play with. If I click on Test OneDrive, of course, here's your source check-in, check-out area, where if I wanted to check out a file and make sure that my changes does not get lost if someone else is editing it, this would be where you'd want to go. You can use this so that when people check out different versions, they make sure that they don't overwrite each other. Right here we have a version history, so you can see when I created the document and when I changed it. This is not enabled by default. It would take your admin to enable the version history. So keep that in mind. Also, if I wanted to be alerted if anything happened on this document, so if I shared this document with another user, I can be alerted if something happens if something changes on the document. Of course, this follow button is where when I have followed documents, it just reserves it in this location right here. And of course, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. There are more things that you can do with this. This is just scratching the surface. If we need to get into some of these solutions, definitely give me a call. Here's my contact information at jzgsolutions.com. Send us an email and we can get things going for you. All right. Thank you. Signing out.